Hey everyone, so welcome back to day number 2. Here you can see me cleaning out the bathroom, the only bathroom in this home. That trash right there in the sink, disgusting. I should have used the mask that you'll see me wearing later on in the video. Lesson learned. It didn't take me very long because of how small this bathroom is. Hopefully I'll be able to remodel it to make it a little bit bigger, but we'll figure it out as we go. Enjoy. Alright, bathroom is officially cleaned out. It of course needs to be completely remodeled as well. So, quite small, needs to be expanded. There's barely enough room for someone to turn around. Bathroom's done. So here we are cleaning up room number 2. This one has a lot of stuff in it as well. And again, I'm wanting to put the stuff out the window like I did room number 1. But I can't get to the window, so I'm having to bag stuff up and move stuff out of the way just to get to the window. So I move stuff out of the way, open up the window, and then start putting stuff out. Once I start putting the stuff out, it does move a little bit smoother, but some of the stuff is a little heavy, but you know, it is what it is at this point. So I just continuously bag and put it out the window. As you can see, just bag, move, just cleaning process. And then my sister shows up here and she takes it to the dumpster as I put it out the window, and which I go out and actually help her remove what's already out there so she doesn't have to take all of that by herself. And then I come back in and put more stuff out as she's taking it to the dumpster. So we just work as a team from that point forward. But I would like to give a shout out to my sister. Thanks, sis. You were a big help. I don't know what I would have done without you. You were awesome. But anyway, thanks. all the way, well, except for some of the stuff outside. So we can now see the damages that have been done to this room completely, and in the closet. So some work to be done in this room, of course, but room number 2 complete. Now we're on bedroom 3. It wasn't as dirty as bedroom 1 and 2, other than the massive amount of dust and pet hair. I was able to get it cleaned up a lot faster, and I was able to basically go straight into sweeping it in a short amount of time. So overall, I'd have to say this room was a lot easier than bedroom 1 and 2. Bedroom number 3 is officially cleaned out. Look at that. All except for that. But walls and everything, decent condition for bedroom number 3. So, closets cleaned out all the way. Looks good. On to the next. Well, now we're on to the living room. The living room is another easy one, if you ask me. There's not as much stuff in here either. And here comes Ellie. She decided to come see me and say, "Hey Mom, what are you doing?" But with there not being as much stuff in here, I was able to get through this one fairly quickly as well. I only had to bag up 2 bags, I believe, in this one. And then there was a box and a box spring and mattress. So that was it for this one. So now we're on room number 4. Room 1 and 2 were pretty bad. However, this room was fairly disgusting. I had to wear a mask in this room due to the amount of feces on the floor. I'm not sure if it was cat or dog. almost positive it was cat because of the cat litter on the floor. But I didn't want to risk whatever bacteria or whatever from the feces coming up in my face, infecting me or whatever. So I just went ahead and wore a mask. I got it all bagged up and disposed of. And then, of course, I swept it all up. And yeah, there was even dirty diapers on the floor, guys. It was just, this room was literally disgusting. I mean, yeah, the other rooms have, been whatever, but this one was beyond disgusting to me. I just don't see how people allow their homes to get like this, in my opinion, but that's just me. Well, we have made it to the last bedroom, guys. This room wasn't that bad either, and is also connected to the other bedroom. I hope that I can actually get rid of it being a joining room like that, close up that door and make a door of its own. But yeah, this room wasn't that bad. I was able to get it cleaned up fairly quickly as well. Again, the only room that was disgusting was the other room. So got it cleaned up and out of there. There was a fish tank I had to get rid of in this room. I did not throw that away. And I had to get the dresser out of there. And I've done my best, y'all. Like, you see the mirror over there. I think I've taken out 3 mirrors. I have done my best when I've put them in the dumpster to put them on the side of the dumpster to where they will not get broke. Because I don't need any more bad luck. So they are in the dumpster to hopefully where they won't get broke. But yeah, I got everything in this room cleaned up fairly quickly, and on to the next one. Well, we're on the last room for the day. Not exactly sure what to call this room, whether it's a den. I've been calling it a walkway. So the only items in this little walkway was the cat box and the dresser clutch thing there. The cat box wasn't that bad, but that clutch thing right there was pretty heavy. But I did manage to get it out there. And then I just come back in, swept it all up. There was a massive amount of cat food behind the cat box, but it was fairly easy to get cleaned up. But I guess that's the end of day 2 and on to day 3. Alright everyone, end of day 2, and here's what we have accomplished. The living room is officially cleaned up. Everything's out of here. We can see some of the wear and tear over the years. No, some of the wear and tear is normal. We can see there has been a leak. I don't know if it's been stopped or not. The roofers that I have had out here have said the roof's pretty bad. The window does leak, which is causing this. So we've got to get new windows. So there's the living room. On to these 2 bedrooms. They are officially cleaned up. This one was pretty bad. I had to wear a mask in here due to the amount of feces that was in the floor. But not that much damage on the walls. So we're pretty good in here. Closet's cleaned out. On to the next one. It's also cleaned out. Closet as well. And then the last room for the day was this room here. No windows, so not exactly sure what that spot is, but means along with the other room, the original hardwood floors does have to go. So this room's officially clean too. So last room there is to go is the kitchen.